Hi, I'm Michael Maher, CEO of OnePassport. Do you know if your employer requires a COVID vaccination as part of your workforce compliance in order for you to go back to the office or to go back to your workplace? Do you know? Over the last couple of weeks, especially last week here in Victoria on Friday and through every few days, in each state, not only Victoria, there are new lists coming out by the state governments of industries, whole industries, where it is mandatory to be COVID vaccinated in order to go back to work. Here in Victoria, there were a list of industries that were mentioned on Friday, which have to have proof of a first dose by the 15th of October, and today is the 7th. And with bookings sometimes being weeks in advance, better move quick in order to go back to work. And it's not just mandatory in some industries. It is also it might not be mandatory, but it might be requested or suggested, recommended. And even though it's not mandatory, if you are not vaccinated, you might have to wear a mask at work all day, 8 hours. You might not be able to work with other people who are vaccinated. You might only be allowed to work from home, whereas other people get to go back to the office or the workplace. So it's not as clear cut as they've told us that it's mandatory or not. But there will be probably different rules if you're not vaccinated, if you can even go back to work. Do you know what your employer is planning to do? Do you know what system they're going to track this in? Are you prepared to produce evidence that you are vaccinated? Do you have a way of holding it, sharing it? What about other situations in the community where you're going to have to show it? Are you prepared? Putting the politics and the emotional bit aside, this is the new reality, at least for the interim, of being able to produce this piece of evidence. How will you prove it? In the comments below, we have a survey where you can look to see if we can help you with any of these matters. Because we want you to be prepared to be able to go back to work by having that evidence, having it on your phone, ready to produce when you need to, so that you're not restricted in moving around in society. Because God, we've been locked down for long enough, we need to get out there again. So click on the link below, it's a free survey, you'll get a report about where you stand on all this stuff, and it should help you to get back out there. Take care and good luck.